Welcome to Big Bird's Kitchen and this week's episode of our easy recipe. So before we start today, I just want to say a big thank you to everyone who is making all of my dishes and sending me pictures. It's really wonderful to see it. So I hope you keep cooking and I hope you keep watching the videos. Share it with your friends and keep sending me pictures because it makes me so happy, and we can all cook together. So today I thought I want to make something a little easy for dinner but something yummy as well. I thought of doing a chicken cordon bleu, but I didn't want actually the hassle of rolling and stuffing and frying and all that. So I had posted this recipe actually on my page last year and it got quite a good feedback, so I thought I'll do it today so that y'all can all make it. It's a chicken cordon bleu but like a bake, or what you would say like a casserole version of it. Of course it's not the same as biting into a crunchy fried cordon bleu breast, but it retains the same flavors, I would say. Let's try it and see. It generally works in my house, so it should be good. Okay, so let's get started. Right, so let's go over what we need for this dish. I have here some chicken breast. You can just boil it in some salt water as well. I have just cut it up and tossed it in just a tiny bit of oil. So the chicken breast needs to be cooked. Some ham, butter. I have added a little bit of thyme to this dish. I found some lovely fresh thyme today, so I bought some. Mustard, salt, pepper, milk, some chicken stock. So here I must tell you that usually I use homemade chicken stock, but here I'm using actually a chicken stock cube, and that adds some kind of a really nice flavor to this dish, so I'm using that on purpose. Some flour, breadcrumbs, and some Swiss cheese, and I have some Parmesan cheese as well. Alright, so the first thing we need to do is our sauce. Let's get started. To this saucepan, I'm first going to add my butter. I'm going to leave a bit of butter behind. I'll show you what we'll do with it later. Just let that melt. When you're making this sauce, try and have your flame on either medium or low. Right. To this, I'm going to add my flour. You want to keep mixing that well, just for like a minute or so. Just cook it for about a minute until the raw flavor of the flour is gone. That looks fine and it doesn't look like it has any lumps. To this, I'm going to add the chicken stock. Just stir that in for a minute, and after that I'm going to add the milk. Alright, keep stirring. Okay, so at this point I want to tell you that I have added a fair bit of salt when I was cooking the chicken, and because I'm using a store-bought chicken cube, there is salt in that. So be careful when you're adding salt. I'm going to add a little bit of pepper and taste for salt in a bit. Okay. Now I'm going to add my mustard. Okay, so I have actually just stirred this sauce for about 5 minutes. You just need a little bit of patience, and this kind of thickness is what you're looking for. Right, after that actually it's just a case of assembly. So grab a dish, a bit of water, okay, grab a nice dish and first layer the bottom of your dish with the chicken. I wash my hands, and okay, looks nice. Then your ham, and just cover that. I've just roughly chopped this. Cover it, cover the chicken. How yummy does that look? Okay. Alright, so after that I'm actually going to add my sauce. Can you see? Ooh, look. And just grab the spoon. Just coax this sauce to all the edges. Okay. What I'm going to do after that is add the cheese. Okay. So actually this is a recipe that you can do ahead. Say if you don't have time on a weekday, you can do this entire thing and just pop it in the fridge and just bake it just before dinner when you want to use it. You can do it up to 2 days. It's actually a very versatile, easy recipe like that. Just going to sprinkle my thyme, because why not? Okay. Next, what I'm going to do is, because of how the original cordon bleu is, like a nice crummy, very crusty outer lining, I'm trying to get that as well. So I'm going to divide the breadcrumb lining into 2. So I'm going to add this now. But look how pretty. Okay. Just a small layer. After that, I'm just going to add the Parmesan cheese. Okay. I managed to get some lovely Parmesan after a while. Just a nice layer. It's good. I think I need to be left alone with this cheese. So I've added part of the Parmesan cheese. I've eaten the other half. And now I'm going to add another layer of the breadcrumbs so that it will have a really nice crusty topping. Believe me, it's worth it. And I'm going to eat this every day, so it's okay. Don't feel bad. Not a lot, so that you see like little bits of the cheese also peeking out. Alright, like tiny dollops of butter like this to the top. This crust will be nice and golden brown. I told you, no halfway measures here. We go all the way. We are back, and look at how this has turned out. Look at the cheese in the corner bubbling away. So I put this in the oven for like 30 minutes and that was more than enough. Look how nice. Okay, shall we try to break into it? Look at how good it looks. Look at all the layers with the crumbs and the cheese and the chicken. Okay, I'm gonna try to eat this because I can't wait, although it's so hot. I know it's not an authentic chicken cordon bleu like fried and all that, but it has all the flavors and it's easier to put together. So if you want a lazy version, this is the one, and it's really yummy too. So if you just make a nice side of like a roast potato or a garlic bread, there's some really nice gooey cheesiness also in this. So it's a really easy dinner. I hope you try it. Subscribe to my channel and share it with your friends, please. And go to my Facebook page and Instagram page. We have actually resumed orders post-COVID, so you can check out our menu as well. And I'll see you next week. Bye. Smells good. So look at all the layers with the crumb and the cheese and the chicken. Okay. Hot. Okay. My life is complete.